Hi students, today is 4th of May and we are going to start our HS, rather to say class 12 2021 HS batch. First of all, I would like to present before you a synopsis of the total pattern of HS class 12 syllabus. It's more or less like your 11 with a little difference. There will be 4 prose pieces, 4 poetries and play. It's a one-act play. MCQs, short questions comprising of 1 mark each will be set from the entire 4 prose pieces, 4 poetries and only MCQs from play and broad questions from all the 4 pieces of prose, 4 pieces of poetry and play. You will be asked to answer 2 questions from each of prose, poetry and a single question from play on broad question pattern comprising of 6 marks. The questions may be set as a whole on 6 marks or they may be set in bifurcated pattern, that is breakup pattern, and you will have to answer 6 marks accordingly. Let me set an example. Suppose 6 marks can be bifurcated, or the breakup may be 2 plus 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1 plus 4, likewise. For 1 mark, always keep in mind that you will have to answer in a single complete sentence. So for short questions as well as broad question 1 mark, you will have to answer in a single complete sentence. Single sentence, mind you that, single sentence, single complete sentence. And MCQs, you will be given 4 options. A box will be provided as you have done in your class 10 true false pattern. The box will be provided on the right hand side. You will have to pick and choose the correct option from the 4 options given. Write the correct number in the box and in a single complete sentence, complete the entire sentence. I have been examining HS scripts since 2007 and I have noticed many students drop the idea of presenting the MCQ answers in a single complete sentence. Instead, they just put the number in the box and finish off. That is not an incorrect approach, but it is not together a correct approach too. It's better to pick and choose the correct option, provide the same in the box, and in a single complete sentence complete the answer. Until and unless you do that, your answer is not complete. So an examiner has always a cause to put a question mark if you answer in that way. Despite the answer being correct, you may be awarded a half credit instead of a full credit. So while answering, you will have to keep all this in your mind. I don't know whether most of you have been able to make yourselves available with the textbook of the HS syllabi of English ENGB, second language English ENGB. If you have not been able, still it is advisable, keeping the social distancing, to arrange for books from your seniors who have already passed out the HS or who are in the process of passing out the exam. Like this year's students, they have already completed their English exams on the 14th of March. So most of them have their books with them who can share with others, because until and unless you have a text beforehand, you will not be able to follow the literature quite well. Every now and often, I'll be recommending lines to be underlined, passages or quotations which are very likely to come in the HS questions. There are questions which are repeated, which have to be studied very minutely. You have to go through the lines. Each and every line is important. The short questions may be set as broad questions. The broad questions may be set as short questions. So each and every year is important in that aspect. Like if you feel that 2019 2020 question paper, to say 2020 question paper is not important for us in 2021, you may be wrong, because there will be questions that may be set as short questions which were set as broad questions in 2020. They may be set as short questions in 2021. So you will have to study very thoroughly the text. I repeat, you will have to study very thoroughly the text part. Regarding the poetry part, you will have to memorize, you will have to call it by heart, all poetry, all poems, so that you can very quickly understand the references from where the contexts have been picked. And the prose you will have to study several times, and if you do that, I bet it will be almost done to you by heart. The play part proposal, that is by Anton Chekhov, who is a Russian playwright. This one-act play has to be studied very minutely so that you will be able to understand from where the questions have been context. At the onset of this video lecture, I am telling you all this so that you will follow the class accordingly. I will go very slowly, I will not hurry, but you will have to be very regular with your study, as I would have done in the classroom of 40 minutes duration, para-wise progression. Likewise, I'll be doing the same in the video lecture. You will have to follow it, and you will have to be very regular. The advantages of video lectures in comparison to online classes, I feel, is that video lectures may be watched several times in comparison to online classes, which are finished then and there. So if you have any doubt regarding, say, certain parts of the prose or certain parts of poetry, in video lectures you can again and again watch the same. So I had requests from many of you, okay, ma'am, you please send your lectures by videos so that we can watch it again and again and clarify our doubts accordingly. So this was the introduction and the project, about the project. I recommend, there are many topics, but I recommend you to do project on Indianization of a foreign story or on a dramatization of a story. I am repeating, Indianization of a foreign story. You can choose any story by any foreign writer and Indianize the same. So while doing so, you will have to keep in mind the changes that you will make in the story pattern. The name, the place, the situation, Now, many of you may have a doubt also in this part. Suppose, let me set it by an example. Suppose you choose to Indianize O. Henry's Jimmy Valentine. You may do that very well, but here you will not change the author's name. That you cannot do. O. Henry will remain O. Henry. Jimmy Valentine will remain Jimmy Valentine. Only the difference that will be made is the main source, Jimmy Valentine by O. Henry. You will Indianize the story. The subject of the story will remain the same, but only the places, time, situation will change. স্থান কাল পাত্র বদলাবে, বুঝেছ তো? স্টোরি সেম থাকবে। এখানে আমি এটা বারেবার তোমাদের বুঝতে বলছি, স্টোরির যে সাবজেক্টটা সেটা কিন্তু সেম থাকবে। স্থান, কাল, পাত্র, নাম বদলাবে। এমনও হতে পারে তোমরা নাম বদলাতে নাও পারো। ইউ মে নট চেঞ্জ দ্য নেম, লাইক জিমি মে রিমেইন জিম অর জিমি, but the setup of the story cannot be as it is in the main story. You will have to Indianize it, bring it down to Indian land, and eventually you will have to make the subject of the story. I'll just come back after 5 minutes, have a short break, of a water break rather, and come and join. Stay tuned.